Hey, what's going on? Welcome to this video. If you arrived here, you're probably searching for a review of working solutions. So I'll go over how it works and I'll give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's worth your time. Now, if you're interested in learning how to make money from home, consider subscribing to this channel. I'm always reviewing different opportunities. And if you'd like my free training on the number one simplest and fastest way to build a profitable online business, then feel free to check that link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Just enter your best email and I can send you that free training if you want. All right, working solutions. Let's dive right in. So, what this is, it's a work from home website where you can do any number of jobs, everything from customer support, sales to tech support, and some of these jobs you'd be doing over the phone. Some you'd be answering emails or helping people over live chat, or a mix of everything. It just depends on the job. Now, what working solutions the company does is they serve big Fortune 500 companies, corporations, in all sorts of industries, everything from finances to retail to energy. And they provide these big corporations remote labor, regular people like you and me who can fulfill these tasks, usually involving customer service and do this from their own home. Now, so you wouldn't be working for Working Solutions directly or at all, really. You'd be working for these big companies. That Working Solutions is just the middleman in this exchange. So I hope that makes sense. Now, it's important to know you'd be working as an independent contractor. Now, there are pros and cons to being an independent contractor compared to being a traditional employee. And on one hand, you have a lot of flexibility with your schedule, which is nice, and the type of work you choose to do. But on the other hand, you're responsible for your own equipment, doing your taxes, scheduling each week in advance, and among other things. So there does come with there's more responsibility that comes with being a independent contractor. So just understand that, and you don't get a lot of the perks that you'd get with the regular job, like no benefits, no real job security. So those are some of the cons. Now, most of the questions you'd have about this opportunity, you'd find by clicking on opportunities, and then you go to the FAQ section. Oh, we're already in the job section, but then you go into the FAQ section, and that'll answer most of your questions. Just some of the key takeaways I found were, the pay is anywhere between $9 and $30 an hour. Uh, even though with a lot of these jobs they do pay by the minute, so yeah, like gets paid by the minute. So what that means, if it was paid by the minute, is you'd only get paid while you're taking calls. But the good thing with a lot of these jobs is you get calls back to back. There's not too much waiting involved. So, um, but $9 to $30 an hour, 15 on average. This is according to their stats. Um, but those figures are in line with a lot of the reviews you'll read. So I'm guessing they're pretty accurate. You'll need to work a minimum of, I'm sorry about the lag here. I know it's a little distracting, but we'll get through it. Now, um, so you'll need to work a minimum of 15 to 20 hours per week. You can get paid either by direct deposit or check twice a month. And it is a bit of a process to get accepted. You'll need to take some assessments through Working Solutions, pass those assessments, apply to different jobs, and then you'll be further assessed by whatever company you apply to. So it is a bit of a process. You're not going to get to work right away. There is also a training period which takes time, anywhere from a couple days, but more likely closer to a few weeks. And it just depends on the company. Again, Working Solutions is just the middleman in this exchange. You're working for an individual company. That is a third party company that has nothing to do with Working Solutions. You will be compensated for this training, however, and if you make it through what they call their nesting period, that's where you're actually on the phones or doing the job, because a lot of people don't make it through the nesting period. And I understand why they do this. It's because these companies don't want to waste resources on training someone who's not going to be around for very long, right? So it's understandable that you have to wait to to get compensated for your training. Now, you'll also need some basic equipment like a USB headset, a reliable PC or laptop, a phone line with a standard voicemail and call waiting, and some more and some more things. But they're all listed down here. I would just check all that if you're serious about going through with this. So, what is my final verdict on working solutions? Do I think it's a legitimate work from home opportunity? Clearly, it is legitimate. They have a 4.2 rating on Glassdoor. That's not something you can really fake. They've been around since 1996, which is about as long as the internet's been around. So I'm pretty confident they're legitimate. Now, the real question you should be asking is this the right opportunity for you? And to that, I would say if you're, a stay-at-home mom, a wife, or a student, or maybe you're someone who just doesn't need like a full-time income, um, and you don't mind doing very repetitive, customer oriented work, then yes, it's a great opportunity. However, just understand that, well, yes, working from home is nice. It's definitely a step up from working in an office and commuting 2 hours a day. You're never going to get rich doing this type of work or achieve any real financial freedom. And at the end of the day, you're still working for the man, so to speak. You're still trading time for dollars. And for me, that was a problem when I was looking for something to do, make money, the way to make money online. Um, because I didn't want to trade a job for another job. I spent 6 years working at a call center, and yeah, it was no picnic. Let's put it that way. It was very stressful. The demands were very high, and yeah, I'm amazed I lasted that long. So, and I was commuting 2 hours a day, so it was a double whammy. It was the work itself was uh, it took a toll on me mentally and physically, but also the commute also took a toll. So, but that's neither here nor there. But look, maybe you're here and you're not necessarily interested in being a remote call center worker. Maybe you're just here because you're looking for a way to make money from home. If that's the case, I was in your position about 3 years ago. I tried all sorts of things. I tried blogging, freelancing, domain flipping, affiliate marketing, surveys, you name it. I pretty much tried it all. And after about a year and a half of spinning my wheels, I figured this make money online thing's way too difficult. So I swallowed my pride. I started applying for call center jobs again because that's the only kind of work I could get. And and I was running out of money, so I had to find something to do. And but very luckily, or no, I was very fortunate that I stumbled across the right information just as I was ready to give up, or just before then, on an amazing business model. And I started implementing those strategies, and I've been seeing some pretty incredible results ever since. And you can see here just some of my commissions. You can see the 4850 is monthly recurring, 29850 is one-time payment. A lot of these are monthly recurring, the smaller ones. 7250 is three monthly installments, 215 is one time. So earning on average over $150 per customer. Now, if you can make just one sale like that per day on autopilot, which isn't that difficult to be honest, that would be pretty life changing for you, wouldn't it? I imagine. Now, so if you'd like to see what's been working for me, how I've been able to get these results, and more importantly, how you can replicate this process, what you can do is check that link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Just enter your best email, and I can send you my free training that'll just detail everything if you want. I wish I could get into more detail, but it's a 10-minute video and it's too much to cover. So you'll have to go through my training. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this review of Working Solutions. Again, they're 100% legitimate. They're a great website. I can't really say anything bad about them. It's just, again, you're never going to escape the rat race doing this sort of work, right? You're going to constantly be on that wheel, and it's not the most stable work either. Like you might get, you know, 20 hours one week, 40 hours the next, but it's not a consistent, stable income, and so yeah, I don't recommend it for as a long-term solution. If you need money quickly, it can be great, but yeah, but if you have an extra, few hours a day or even just an extra hour a day, I would encourage you to start an online business. And the simplest and fastest business model that I found, well, you'll have to wait and see the training, but I'll explain more there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you on the other side. Bye.